Alright, barbell only workout. There's some pros and cons I think we should discuss when you're doing a staff only workout. And let's go over the bad sides first and then we can discuss some of the benefits afterwards. It's a very basic exercise for powerlifters, bodybuilders, almost crossfitters. Chances of injury is pretty high. If you don't have these exercises incorporated into your routine, you're not gonna get the basics on. First and foremost, make sure you got the right bar height compared to the bench you're using. That's pretty important for a good lift off, or have someone on record for you. Another good reason for a barbell only is time. If you don't have a lot of time like me, like you have a job, you have kids, you have a house, all that weird adult stuff, you need to get it done quick, and you just need to get a full fast body workout in. And you can hit every single muscle group almost in the entire body with a bench, a squat and a deadlift. And you don't even have to go that heavy, you can just have short breaks, you can have high reps, you can really like pump yourself out in like 40 minutes, and then you'll look great too, honestly. So let's get heavy and see some form breakdowns. I only have 150 on. I know this is the internet, so this is probably pretty light for most people, but it's what I got. So it's probably going to be a lot of shaking. I might die, who knows? Yeah, look, at least notice the bar path here. This is the important stuff. The form, that is going to be harder to maintain as the weight goes further and further. This is something we have to be really focused on to avoid injuries. Without further ado, index finger on the rings. Arching. How much arching can you do with your back? If you go by competition rules, you can lift your butt off the seat, and you need to have your shoulders and head still planted in. We've all seen those crazy small girls doing like an almost U-shaped back. It's kind of bad for the sport to think, because it's more of a mechanical lift than actual strength in the bench press specifically. Regardless, this is what I think a proper bench form should look like. Feet down, a little bit of arch, maybe tighten the glutes, brace in, go on back, you go down, you wait for the opposite, no, and you explode up. It's not a straight line, it's more like a, you know, it's what? Same principle as before. Same thing, you feel out the weight, you feel where it sits, does it feel nice? If you do a narrow stance, you're gonna tilt far beyond. And that's gonna be way harder for you to get back up. It can shoot out into your knees, and we don't want that. Wide stance, feet slightly out. Just go down, let the weight hit the hips. Mind you, I just had leg day, so we're not gonna go that heavy. Okay. So, feel the weight out, walk it out, not too many steps. Wide stance, because I have long legs and I don't want to tilt forward. Obviously, shorter legs, you can have a more narrow stance. You brace and you. That's kind of it. The whole point of doing a barbell only is to save time. If you're busy like me, you have a job, you have a family, you have all that jazz, you don't want to spend hours in the gym. I would if I could, but that's not how life is anymore. Regardless, you can get an insanely good workout done in 40 minutes. Obviously, form is important. Weightlifting doesn't have to be hard. I mean, it is hard, but the technique is easy. If you know how to execute properly, it's just about a matter of pushing it, you know. I think that's it.